I'm making a spiralized Asian veggie salad today. This is easy to make. We're going to make the dressing first, and then we'll make the salad and put it all together. Let's get started. I'm going to start off making the Asian Tang dressing, and I'm making it in a blender, and I'm starting with 1/3 cup of filtered water. And I already measured everything out, so I hope I remember to tell you exactly what I got here. I've got miso paste here. Miso paste, for those of you new to miso paste, comes into a container like this. And I have 1/4 cup. Doesn't matter if it's white or whatever. I like the white, so that's what I buy. And then in this container, I have 1 tablespoon of the gluten-free soy sauce. I'm going to mispronounce it. Is it Tamari or Tamari? I don't know. And then 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. That goes in. I'll move that over. Sorry. And then I also have some dry ingredients in here. I've got powdered stevia, 1 teaspoon of powdered stevia. If you don't have powdered stevia and you only have liquid, then use about 15 drops. And then I also have, and you notice it's clipped because it's tearing, Xanthan Gum. This is the Bob's Mill brand. I got it at Whole Foods, and I have, excuse me, let me make sure I said that right. How much I'm talking? Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of Xanthan Gum, and then I have 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes in here. That goes in. And then I have some chopped ginger here. It's a little less than a tablespoon. More than half a tablespoon, but less than a full tablespoon. All right, and now I'm ready to blend that up. All right, I'm going to set that aside and make the salad. This recipe calls for cilantro and watercress, so I'm just eyeballing it. I took a bunch of cilantro, a handful, put it into the salad spinner, washed it, and then I just pulled off the leaves, and it calls for them to not be chopped, so unless the leaves are really big, you don't have to chop them. And then watercress, I don't normally cook with watercress or make anything. They're awfully stemmy. So I put these into the salad spinner as well, and then chopped off as many of the stems as I could. It calls for 1 cup. Close enough. I like greens. So that's how I chop those greens. I'm using this spiralizer, which I've shown in another video, for the zucchini. And this is going to make spaghetti-like strands. So, let's see. I haven't done this in a while. I'm trying to not, anyway, I didn't get the little suction cups down like I should have. I'm trying to not block the view. Here they come. And they're really long. I'm going to do 2 zucchini, but you can do 3 if you want. And so this is how quickly I can make this zucchini noodle from 1 zucchini. And I prefer a thicker zucchini to thin because you end up losing this whole center thing. My dog likes to eat that part. And like I said, if these strands are too long, because they get really, really long, you could just cut them with the clean kitchen shears. And next I'm going to do the second one, but I'm not going to show you that because you don't need to see me chopping 2 of these. And obviously I peeled the first one and cut the ends off. And after I do that, then we'll do the carrots. It turns out that the carrots I bought, well, I thought they were pretty thick. They're not thick enough to put through my spiralizer. So I'm just doing a julienne by hand, and I'm even too lazy to pull out I don't have a mandolin, and I'm too lazy to pull out the food processor to do this today. So anyway, I'm julienning 3 medium-sized carrots. I've added the carrots, and anyway, it's too bad that they're julienne, because when they're spiral sliced and they're curly, they're really cute. And I have all of the zucchini, and I'm going to give that a toss with some tongs. When I read the the recipe once more, it said with all the handful of cilantro to put that on afterward and sprinkle it on top. Well, so if you want to sprinkle the cilantro on top afterward, you can do that. I like cilantro, so I don't mind it being mixed into the whole thing. And that kind of fooled me, because the picture Kimberly provided of this showed the cilantro sprinkled throughout. It wasn't just on top. All right, so now I have my dressing, and this seems like a lot, but actually, do I want to put it? Yeah, I'm going to put it all in. All right, that's all of the dressing. And then the last thing is chopped walnuts. It called for 3/4 of a cup. This is all I had left. The grocery store I bought them from had a lot of what turned out to be ground walnuts inside in the bag. So anyway, and I'm going to give that a toss to get all of that dressing tossed together. It's delicious. I did taste the dressing too, by the way, which you might want to do while it's still in the blender. Stick a spoon in there and taste it to see if it needs a little more of something. Okay, and I'm ready to plate this up. So here we have it. This is the, what did I call it? Sorry, spiralized Asian veggie salad. I would suggest that you eat it not just with a fork, but also with a spoon, because these strands, as I pulled them out of the bowl, these strands of, oh, there goes the timer, of the spaghetti zucchini are really long, and you might want to twirl them around a spoon, much like you would with long spaghetti. And it's really delicious. Of course, it's nutritious. And you notice there was no added oil in this recipe. So I hope you give it a try and enjoy it.